Are you an athlete on a vegan diet? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 best protein options that you can have. Let's go. Hi, I'm Alexa, sports dietitian nutrition coach. Welcome to my channel. Great to have you here. So one of the first questions that vegan athletes ask me when they come to me is, what can I eat for protein? They wonder, what is the easiest way to hit your protein targets? Because it is harder on a plant-based diet. And the truth is that yes, it is harder to hit it on a plant-based diet. You don't have all the different options and you don't have the animal-based options as well, which give you the most protein. But that does not mean that you can't have a vegan diet and still hit your protein. All it requires is knowing exactly what food to have and just having some extra care and some extra effort when it comes to hitting your protein targets. But hey, you didn't choose a vegan diet because you thought it was going to be the easier option. So without further ado, let's share the 5 different ways that you can hit your protein targets, the 5 different foods you should be considering eating in your diet. Number 1 is tofu. Tofu is a soy-based protein source that's a complete protein because it is from soy. This makes it one of the best options for a vegan athlete. There's different types of tofu, there's different ways of cooking it and eating it. Therefore, it's going to provide some variety as well. And if you're wondering how much protein does it provide, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide it per 100 grams for every single protein source that I give you today, and tofu is 8 grams per 100 grams. Now the second option is tempeh. Now tempeh is also a soy-based product, therefore it's also a complete protein. It's simply a different way of consuming soy protein. And because of the way it's made, it's actually got more protein than tofu. It's got 19 grams per 100 grams of product. So it's a pretty solid option. Now number 3 is TVP, or texturized vegetable protein as it's called. Now again, this is another soy-based product. Being a soy-based product, it's also a complete protein again. The reason I'm sharing you these complete proteins is because they're the ones you really want to optimize as a vegan athlete. Now texturized vegetable protein has a whole bunch of protein in it. It's got 50 grams per 100 grams. So if you learn how to cook it, if you enjoy it, then it's a great source or a staple protein source, so to speak, for your vegan diet. Now, number 4 is legumes/lentils. This kind of can be anything from chickpeas to kidney beans to brown lentils, all that sort of stuff. Now, these foods are pretty much nutrient powerhouses. It's not just the protein that it's providing, it's also providing some good quality fiber, good quality carbs, and a whole bunch of nutrients. Now, as I said, there's so many different versions of it, like I said, chickpeas and etc., etc. Therefore, the protein range is quite expensive. So just to give you an idea, per 100 grams, you can get anywhere from 9 grams per 100 grams to up to 21 grams per 100 grams, depending on what you choose. The ones I personally tend to eat, I'm not on a vegan diet, but the one I personally kind of eat to give myself some more plant-based proteins is things like black beans, full of protein and fiber, and chickpeas, just because I quite enjoy them. And then finally, number 5. Number 5 is microprotein, or as it's usually sold in the supermarket, the corn. People call corn, I call it corn. It doesn't really matter. The Q-U-O-R-N. Now, full disclosure though, you've got to be careful if you're on a strict vegan diet, not just a more plant-based diet, then you've got to be careful as some of the corn products have egg in it. But as long as you can make sure it doesn't have egg, then it's definitely vegan friendly, but otherwise it is just generally vegetarian friendly if that's the diet you're on. Now, microprotein is a different kind of protein. It's very much a more newer type of protein that we're looking at, but it's been shown to be quite a good quality protein for what its purposes are. And for that reason, microprotein can be a good staple in your diet as a vegan athlete. And the protein content, 15 grams per 100 grams on average. The products can vary, but on average, that's what you're looking for. So it's pretty good. Okay, so there you go. That's the 5 best vegan protein foods that I want to share with you. Ones that you can consider now introducing into your diet if you are stuck and struggling hitting your protein targets. Because remember, there's nothing wrong with being a vegan athlete, but you do have to take your extra care to make sure it's a balanced diet. And protein is one of those things you really got to be careful with. It's not impossible, but you really got to be strategic with your diet to make sure you're hitting those targets. So I hope this video helps you along the way. Now what I want you to know is I want you to drop a comment below and let me know what it is that you're currently stuck with on your diet. It could be on your vegan diet, or if you happen to be watching this and you're not on a vegan diet, it doesn't matter. Just drop a comment below and tell me what's got you stuck on your vegan diet or your normal diet. And as always, if you do want to work one-on-one with a sports dietitian, let me know. Okay, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat, see if we're a good fit, and we'll go from there. There's links in the description notes below to apply. Otherwise, you can just send me an email to alexa@theclimbingdietitian.com.au and just tell me you're interested. I'll go through the process and see if we're a good fit. Now, before I leave you, I do want to say that I do want you to subscribe as well. If this video was helpful to you, please consider subscribing so you can stay in the loop and know exactly when I drop a video. Hit the like button if you found this helpful. And until next time, stay classy. See you later. Bye.